Hi everybody, Gerone Wright here again, and with yet another video. Um, as you see, I have a Egyptian glyph up, and it's of the Akhenaten babies. You have Akhenaten, and you have his wife Nefertiti and their children. Okay. Again, I don't care how long ago it was, or which with whatever culture it may be, or any civilization, as long as it references the creation of mankind, which it does in the case here, I can read into the image. Okay, and the telltale signs of it being a reference being made here of how mankind was created, and the ancient record thereof, is that there will always be a image beginning with the mother of creation, which is the witch-like image, which I pointed out to you in my multiple other videos, and or the ape image. And in this case, both are here and are shown being a genetic exchange going from this side, which is Nefertiti's side, to Akhenaten's side, and then back into until actually the image of man is actually created. Let me show you something here. I'm going to show you the ape image first. Okay, the ape image is in Nefertiti, right here in her neck. Follow my pen right there. Okay, there's the eye. I just left that forehead up there. Okay, coming around to the snout of the ape. Here's the mouth, and you see that the mouth has a line going through it, showing you that there is a genetic connection there being made. Okay, now, and it goes back here, and then there's another creature. Look at the Akhenaten baby here, where it shows you the leg is cut off, and it's actually part of a prehistoric creature, which is actually here, right at there, shows you that would be the would-be eye, and the baby's half human, half animal body, showing you how these genetics took off in several different directions until finally mankind was created. Now, the in Angkor Wat, there's a similar image, and in other images there are images similar to this, of where man was half human and half animal, and so forth and so with that. But anyway, I'm going to show you here. That's the ape image right there that I gave you first. Now I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to give you the witch-like image, which is the mother of creation, if I can actually draw it from this angle. She is here. Look out at Akhenaten's chin. Over here. There's her forehead. There's her nose, and coming around by her mouth. And it shows you the child's, there's her eye right there. And it shows you the child's arm going in through her mouth. And again, another symbolization of a genetic exchange. Okay? Now, basically what's happening here, people, is that it shows you, now a lot of people would argue that this is the sun, and these are the sun rays, actually these are the sun rays actually coming down. However, they are not. This is actually up here, what I would like to refer to as a celestial seed. As a celestial seed. And it shows you the life actually going in all directions, and coming in. Okay? And what's happening there in this case is that I can tell you it's at a time that these interferences with mankind, and it shows you with each interference at what stage and at what level mankind, with another injection of genetics, was actually implanted in mankind to actually have life as we know it now, to create life as we know it now. Okay? And this celestial seed, which I am stating is in the form of an asteroid, meteorite, blue star, whatever you want to name it, an object from space, a celestial seed from space, struck our world, and within this within that seed there is life. microorganisms that which actually evolve into what we have today. And I'm saying before that there was what we known as ape and all of this, what I'm telling you people, as this has been going on long before anything you could ever imagine. And there is people here on our world, there's a record of it, and it is a well kept record. And the myth of the half man and half animal and all of that there, I would have never loved to have believed this, people, but I found the evidence, and it is there, that there has been a genetic exchange between us with animals, and it's still going on today. It's being practiced in a cult-like ritual, and I am stating that this is what Christianity is all about. The cross, again, I can't stress enough that even Christians do not know the representation of what the cross is. I have found it to be, and I have found it, and I can prove it, that the cross is a symbolic meaning of the cross referencing of genetics. Okay, I can tell you what is at the founding stage of the cross, what is at the at both legs of the cross, at the cross's cross points, and at the top of the cross, and it shows you how these genetics are cross referenced. And there is a cycle that they can come full circle in, and or they can be interrupted in between based on a time continuum. I'm telling you people that this is what's been happening. It is going on today, and there are records. And as long as there is, all you have to do is look for. I can read this entire Egyptologist. I'm letting you know right now that you're wrong. This is not no sun. And this is not symbolizing, well, it does symbolize the babies of Nefertiti and Akhenaten. However, these people, just like in many others, and which I found in Renaissance artist paintings and paintings today, in Christianity, and all of our world's history, in so much as far as of ancient artists, there was a knowledge, people, and they knew exactly what was going on. This here is also a blueprint of how we were created. There's the ape right there at Nefertiti's throat, right there. Okay, let me outline it again, people, so you can actually see this. There's a symbol right there of the ape. The ape's mouth shown with an object coming out, showing that there is a genetic connection again. And these same symbolizations I've found to be in Rembrandt's, and Picasso's, and Bernini's, and Da Vinci's. All of this here, people, is wherever there is life being created, you will find these two beings right here. That's ape representing man, and the mother of creation representing of celestial origin. Okay, it's going back and forth. Okay, and I can tell you that when it switches, how it switches is that the genetics go from this side, from ape to man, and then it shows you going back again, and it shows you that Nefertiti being the mother of creation. The celestial snake is right here, and I can read this, people, and show you how this cycle actually goes around, just like this here, until finally we were actually created. Okay, animals were utilized. There's an animal here. Okay, in the bottom half of the baby right there. Okay, as you can see, the snake, the celestial snake, all of these symbolizations, people, are all meaning of the same exact thing. The story is the same, and it shows us how we were created. Now, I'm prepared to come forth and state that even the ape, I know where the ape came from, how the ape was created, right here. I know how the ape was created. And the fact of how man actually came from ape. I have created and generated, I know the faces, the many faces of the ape. Okay, I can show you the many faces of how man was created, because again, people, it is referenced. It is in the Renaissance artist artwork, and even if you want to go back before this, there's documentation, records that are before this. And I have my own personal records, people, through my paranormal and encounter, my experience. I can show you the faces of this guy right here, the many faces of him, beginning from the beginning, and where he came from, and the creature that created him. Okay, and the other many evolutionary phases. I mean, you could not believe to guess how many paths, paths that our ancestors actually took before we were able to come to look like the image of woman and the image of man. All of those images, people, I have them. I know how to identify them, and the reason why you never seen them because they were well hidden in multidimensional images, and or they were reflected in the they were reflected. They were reflected in a way that you would never imagine. They were hidden for people that actually try to hide and distort them. Look, people, look at what here. Egyptian geologists never found that before. But I'm going to tell you something. You can find me on alien UFOs, or you can find me here on the YouTube channel, which is my Geronification channel, and you can actually see other works of mine. And I just want you to see again, people. There's the ape, and then there's the mother of creation right here, the witch-like woman in the throat of Akhenaten, and then over here in Nefertiti there's the ape. Now, what this symbolizes here is that wherever they're together, they're always a pair. The mother of creation, there's the ape, there's man. Mother of creation, there's man. Over here, mother of creation, and then there's the image of man. It shows you how everything was created, people, and then there's a cycle. I can do this over and over again. I don't care what part of the world you want to do this in. I'm there. The Holy Grail, forget about all of that. I have something that is far more greater. Okay, I'm here on YouTube on Geronification, or you can find me also on my alien UFO sites. Look at all my videos. Thank you. I appreciate it.